Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft, building a zoo. Still, have yet to actually come up with a name, proper name for it. Kinda just coming up with a whole bunch of random names at this point. I mean, hey, maybe one of the names that I say will actually work. There are deer. It's like a deer over there and a deer over there. I think that's all the animals around besides the wandering trader. Oh no, they've got a penguin. Okay. Besides the penguin and the wandering trader, and also a fly. Oh wait, don't I need to get close to this fly? I could be wrong. I think last time we didn't get as close to fly or something. Come here. Okay, no, I did. Okay, then what was? Trying to remember. It's been a few days. I thought I. Maybe it's a different animal. Yeah, because I already have it checked off. Oh well. I'll figure it out later on, I guess. There's an animal. Thought it was the fly. Oh, there's a weasel. Actually, I think the flies are probably going to be the hardest to make a pen out of. Actually, what is the food for the deer? Because I know the deer will, at least the, not deer, reindeer. At least these ones are reindeer. I'm not gonna know what they're gonna eat, am I? Nope. Well, that's great because the reindeer run away. I mean, makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if majority of the animals we saw ran away. Anyway, this episode, just like all the others, or last few, are gonna be doing continuing getting rid of the layers. I mean, hey, at least we're getting a lot of stone. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of stone. Or cobblestone, I should say. At least temporarily. For at least the foundation. So we have, that's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we only have, I should say 3.5 layers, because we're pretty much almost done with the 3rd layer. And then we can actually, oh wait, we still gotta, sort of level the area as well. But that comes after getting rid of the layers we need to. And the sun is going down. But yeah, we're getting very close though. I mean, hey, I do have diamonds in here, but in my inventory, but I'd rather save them. Even though I'm gonna be making a diamond pick anyway. I'd rather save it. I feel like there was probably something I was gonna do for this episode. Besides mining. Or, yeah, mining. And also digging. But I cannot remember for the life of me. I think I maybe wanted to start working on the village, at least securing the villagers, because there was that one house that ended up on fire, or semi was on fire. Not that I think that would happen again, because there's only like one building, villager building, that actually has fire in there, but I guess just in case I can secure the villagers just until I can actually work on them more. I mean, I would keep the houses, So you guys talking about that in like either last episode or the episode before about debating on getting rid of village or not. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I think I would have to try and find other villages first, at least outside of the biomes. To be fair, we do have a plains biome very close to us. I think those are pillager camps. That is troubling. I think I may want to see the other villages just to see what they look like if they're big, like those villages. I'm gonna have to organize these chests later on. 100% on my to-do list. The only problem is I would like to get the ice on some of the smaller houses. So I would of course need Silk Touch. For, in order to get those blocks. I mean, yes, we do have like a frozen ocean where I can get all the materials, but kind of want to leave it the way it is. At least for the surrounding area. Just leave the icebergs and all that. I mean, the only good thing, I guess, well, I don't know if it would be a good thing. If I were to get rid of this village, deconstruct it, make a new village, I could actually, wouldn't say make it better, but more, I don't know, themed like there's a lot of dark oak. I'm not saying the buildings have to be just made out of spruce, but I imagine it may be quite hard if we're doing realistic type scenarios. It might be quite hard getting all that dark oak or diorite as well, because there is diorite. Probably not. I mean, who knows? I do plan on making like a quarry somewhere around here. Just to help go get resources. Get a whole bunch of resources. Because I do plan on using, I think, deep slate. At least for the zoo, but I think also for the village. I don't know, I'll see, but definitely gonna be doing a quarry though. Just so that way I can get resources and like not have like a whole bunch of... It's almost like gonna be like a strip mine, except not exactly. Because it's just gonna be, I guess, almost like a chunk. Probably not the size of a chunk. But it's gonna be fairly big. And It's gonna go all the way down to bedrock. And then sort of like a strip mine on each levels of where there'll be resources. Even though I'm pretty sure. Yeah, with the... Still gotta figure out about the Alex caves, but... Don't think... that would change much. A whole lot. But, it's just gonna be like, sort of like a mine in real life. Or like in any game, I guess. Just like a tunnel. It's not gonna be like a long tunnel though, it's just gonna be like every few levels there'll be like some like tunnels down to the quarry. Just to be able to get resources and all that sort. And okay, no, I do have bread. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to figure out food soon, but because I had 9 bread in my hotbar, but I actually have a stack of bread in my inventory. But I guess food will also be another issue eventually. But that's the problem for future me. Leaving majority of things to future me. Which is probably not a good thing, but oh well. I also don't really like how the villagers look. I mean, they do look cool. I guess they're supposed to look like Viking-ish. But I don't know, something about them just doesn't sit right with me. Maybe it's because I've played too many other mods with like cooler taiga, or I guess I should say spruce villages. And this one's just not sitting right with me. You know what, did you have anything good to trade? A Pathfinder's Quill. And a bucket of Nautilus. And also a bucket of Guppy. Okay. That, is, I don't know how to respond to that. Hey, that's quite anticlimactic. So I'm recording this on the day that the Little Nightmares Free comes out, and so I had it downloading and I thought I could actually record at least one video. Minecraft video before switching over to recording the Little Nightmares gameplay, and yeah, I did not foresee that at all. Of course, by the time this video comes out, I would have already posted, or uploaded. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Oh, I would have already, uploaded the first video. Because I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a 2-episode or something video. Maybe it's gonna be only 1 episode, 1 video, who knows. But yeah, that's already gonna be out. Hopefully today. Of course, I can't cross my fingers saying that because I'm recording this video and then I have to record the first video of Little Nightmares Free. And then I also have to edit and upload Little Nightmares Free, the first episode, so that's great. Just like recording Minecraft and then all of a sudden I get a pop-up saying that Little Nightmares Free is ready to play. That's great. Wonderful, that's perfect. This video is not probably going to come out for a week or two anyway, which is kind of sad. Well, not really sad, but it just kind of makes it anticlimactic. But I mean, hey, at least you guys will know how long this video, or when this video was made, I guess. I'm gonna regret that now. Oh well. It's out in the world. I can't tell with these layers over here if they're... I think this layer is the same layer as that one. And then that means this layer would be that layer. You know what? Actually, no, because then it's gonna confuse me. I was thinking I could start filling in some of the areas, but then because I have 2 more layers left, it's probably gonna confuse me. I still gotta put all those on the layer once I get there. You know, I'm wondering if I should start making the quarry now. Even though I have no idea how the heck to get to Alex Caves. Actually, does it even... Would it actually say on here? I don't think it will. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, because how the heck do you get a cave tablet? I mean, I can't make it. That's for sure. But I don't know how to get it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I've never actually played the mod Alex Caves, so I have like no idea. And I think this is one of the few mods that actually has that mod, or the mod packs that have that mod in it. So I have no idea how it works. But that does bring me the bigger question of where I should have... Maybe right there? No, because there's like water right there and that might lead... I say that, but that's ice. Lead down into like a water thing maybe. I don't know, because it probably would be a good idea to maybe semi-focus on making a quarry at the same time as working on the zoo. Maybe just like 2 tasks to do every episode. At least, well, not every episode. Once I get to actually being able to work on the zoo. I should probably get that flax. There's also sugarcane. That, for some reason in Minecraft, whenever I'm like in a snowbound and I see sugarcane right there, well, actually on the ground, it just always, it's always kind of funny because I'm pretty sure when you get close to it, it breaks. But it's kind of funny how like out in the world, it'll just be there. Yet when you get close, it breaks. Oh well. I mean, maybe what we could do... Nah, it's probably a stupid idea. I was thinking maybe we could have the quarry in the zoo. Because I know we do have... dinosaurs. I was gonna say, we do have fossils. So I'm wondering if, maybe having a quarry would be a good idea in the zoo. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a weird zoo unless it was like, I don't know, like a dinosaur Pacific Zoo. I guess it would make more sense. But I guess since it would just be mining, maybe we could have like tours or something. I don't know. Just like tours down the quarry. Maybe if we ever go into the Alex Caves, maybe sort of like have like a I don't know what they're called actually. What are you guys doing here? No. Why? You know how many times I've had to deal with you guys in like every single Minecraft Modpack I've played? And you guys are just a nuisance. Not saying you're a horrible mob, but just a nuisance. Like I literally... Well, I do have iron armor, but I'd rather... I'm literally right next to a village. I'm not taking that chance. I'm gonna just stay away from them. Oh, sort of like a glass... Not like a glass cage, like... Sort of like a cow aquariums. You have like that glass window. Or dome. Or something like that. Maybe it can be like a live tour event or something where we can just have the people, the visitors visiting the zoo, go on like an exclusive tour down underground. I mean, to be fair, I guess it would make sense. Well, probably not make sense to have a quarry. But it'd probably make a lot more sense since we would also have the underground part of the zoo. Not that I don't think they would be connected. I mean, maybe, I guess, for the dinosaurs, the quarry can be like an area near the dinosaur area of the underground zoo. So maybe we can make it seem like, I don't know, I have no idea. Kind of like that one Ice Age movie. Not that it has any relation, but since the dinosaurs, there's like an underground, if you've ever watched, I forgot which Ice Age movie it is. But, or what it's actually called. Anyway, it's where you, or where they end up, I think, breaking the ice or something. I don't remember what happens. They do find this one creature that, like, supposedly doesn't have an eye. And was attacked by, like, a giant creature. And it turns out it was a dinosaur and they end up going underground or something. Into this, like, whole new world, pretty much. Not that the not that the quarry would really have any relation to that, but I was just thinking, I don't know. I watched too many weird movies as a kid. And for some reason, when I'm thinking of building an underground zoo that will have dinosaurs, that comes up to my mind. But I guess if, however, the Alex caves work, I presume it's just like digging straight down, which instead of me actually digging straight down, I mean I'm gonna kind of be digging straight down, but in a way where I'm not gonna actually fall into lava or something like that. It's gonna be like a staircase down to bedrock. I mean, I think that's how the mod works. The Alex Caves mod works, I have no idea. For all that I can know, it could work completely different. But I mean, if that is how it works, maybe we can have the quarry be sort of like a way for where guests can actually see like, hey, this is where we got these animals or creatures from, I guess. While also having many safety precautions. Because I don't want, if we're gonna use creativity here, I don't want realistically as well speaking, a kid to touch the glass and the glass ends up breaking and everyone dies by whatever lies below in the Alex caves. Would I not want that to happen? That just sounds like a Jurassic Park scenario waiting to happen, actually. But I mean, that's something we could do, just like... Well, of course, the quarry will already have safety precautions because don't want people or the workers to accidentally fall off. Because that would not do good for the zoo. Since, I mean, the main reason for the quarry would be because in order to get resources for the zoo, at least underground resources for the zoo. As I imagine it would be quite hard for trading companies to go out all the way to the middle of nowhere. I mean, I guess... Well, no, it is the middle of nowhere because it's like one village and a zoo. But I imagine it would be hard in the whole world to get such resources to and from places. So I guess having the zoo have its own quarry would actually be beneficial, I guess. I would just have to figure out where I would have this quarry be at. Since if the Alex caves are, if how you get there is by digging down, Which I presume, even though I have no idea if that's true or not. But if it is how that works, then I would have to try and figure out where, at least when I'm doing the foundation, when I start doing the foundation actually, where the quarry would be. Because I also gotta figure out where the entrance to the underground part of the zoo will be as well. That's only the slight issue. Do you need more wood? Because I need sticks. Gonna need a lot of sticks. And I don't think this is gonna grow. Mainly because of the snow. Could be wrong though, but oh well. And hey, at least we have snowballs for the future. Because I have a feeling I probably will need a lot of them. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot of snowballs. I don't know for what for, but I don't know, I have this feeling. Actually, can I do anything with them? I can make snow bricks, where I can make a snow brick wall. Maybe that's what I can do instead of the deep sea. I can make snow blocks. I can make a oh. I got all excited because you can make a snow fox hat, but you need snow fox hide. Oh, I mean, you can make some snowy clothes with goat fur and hardened leather, which requires bound leather, which requires leather and string. I don't know how I feel about that now. I was thinking maybe we can make snow cones or something. I don't think that I don't think that would be something we can make. Yeah, I think it would have shown up if I could make snowballs. Or ices. Can I make ices? I can make ice cream? How do I make ice cream? Oh. Okay. I get all excited. Just to find out, like, you need to go to Alex's caves. Oh, wait, here we go. Stellar sea cow milk? Well, we need snowballs for it. Well, that's kind of a bit sad, a bit disappointing. I mean, not really disappointing, but I mean, I figured I could make a lot of stuff with snowballs. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like the case. At least for what I had in mind. I think I meant ices. I think I called the snowballs ices when I meant I meant to say ices instead of snowballs. To make ices. Or snow cones. They're called snow cones, never mind. But also ices. So. I don't think you would want snow cones in this weather though. Or in this biome. I mean, maybe underground. I presume underground would be... I don't know. I don't know if underground temperatures would be hot or cold in Minecraft. If they actually... Well, I guess I could probably test in some of the other mods I play with to see if the temperatures would be cold or hot. Who knows? Weasel. Gotta remember to call them weasels and not ferrets. Even though now, because I said the word ferret, I'm probably gonna call them ferrets by accident. We're gonna have so much dirt. It's gonna be amazing. And when I mean amazing for the underground part of the zoo. And since there are some patches of stone, it would also be good to replace the patches of stone as well. Well, I mean, I'm obviously gonna do that, but that's also another good use for the dirt. You know what I wanted to do, that I just remembered, is check out this thing. I think I know what it is. I mean, I could be thinking of something else from me playing other mods, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a spider den. Definitely looks like one if I've ever seen one. Do I dare go down? Oh, it's caved in. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting flashbacks of when I fell into one and I got murdered by a whole bunch of cave spiders. And I was in hardcore mode as well, which was great. I just realized I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Not fix it, but get rid of it. That will be a later date though. Trying to think, because if I get the quarry started now, that would be less work later on. Well, I mean, I'm using stone tools, so it probably would be more work either way. But it would be a bit better, though. getting it started, because then if I find iron, I'll be able to actually make more tools. Actually, can I make copper tools? If I can actually spell it right. Nope. Kind of sad, you can make a whole bunch of blocks, but you can't make copper tools. Quite sad. I don't know why I get all excited when I play a Modpack and there's like copper blocks, and then I think, oh, there's gonna be copper tools, and then it turns out there isn't. Which I mean is fine, but it's also quite sad though. Because the excitement just instantly vanishes. Well, we got the third layer done today, or in this episode, which is good. As I say, as we have 2 more layers left to get rid of. And I'm not even like halfway through the second to last layer. Well, I mean, hey, we're getting there slowly but surely. I imagine probably by episode 7, maybe? Could be wrong though. We actually get to start working on the foundation. We'll have to see. To be fair, it does take quite a while to do this. But I mean, hey, at least I didn't choose to live on top of a mountain. Or build a zoo on top of a mountain. Or choose to go out into the ocean and build an island on top of the ocean. That would have required way more work actually, now that I think about it. But I think definitely next episode, figuring out a place for the quarry. So that way I can get that started while also working on this. Even though I still don't know how I'm gonna, what the foundation is, or not the foundation. Because the foundation is just going to be temporarily. It's just gonna show me, well, I wouldn't say temporary, but it's just gonna give me like where the border is of the zoo, of like where the walls would supposedly be. And all that. Even though I have no idea what materials I'm gonna use for the zoo. If I'm gonna try making a glass dome. Probably not gonna do that, but I would also have to figure out something else because the snow will be a big issue. Which I have to figure out or think about. Probably would have been better if I chose to live in the plains, now that I think about it, but you know, we spawned in the snow biome. we live in the snow biome. At least for this series. The first biome I spawn in, I live in. Well, just the type of biome. Like, if it's a desert area, then I have to live in that desert area. If it's plains, or if it's a foresty area, I have to live there. Or mountain. That sort. You know, I'm gonna change this waypoint. And yes, it's a long name. Because I think calling it an empire is kind of a bit overboard. Maybe what I could do is make it like a dome, or at least a enclosed glass case, or I guess dome is what it would be called, except it's not going to be sphere-like, a sphere, a circle. So that it wouldn't really be called a dome, I don't think. And then maybe, since, you know, this is in the snow, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe it can, we can have like a giant spruce tree. You know, hence the name, the Winter Wonderland Zoo. Or hence why I named it that. And we can have like, just like an open space of where that tree's gonna be. While the rest of it is, covered. And have, the snow there. Sort of like reminding people that it may be like almost an entirely closed area, but I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know where I was going with what I was saying actually. Because it would have been easier if this was a sphere, but I'm not gonna attempt hours upon hours trying to build a zoo. And what I mean by hours is just by doing like a play test and trying figuring out that way. Or like in a creative world of trying to make a sphere in this. Especially since it's Maybe I can't? No, because this is more space than over here. Trying to think of how it would be a sphere. Most likely it's not going to be a sphere, like 90% sure. Or 99% sure it's not going to be a sphere. Because that would just take too much work. And I'm not going to be trying to expand this island. Or almost island. I mean, technically it is an island just without these paths. Because those paths are like what connecting it. But I'm not gonna. The only thing I'm changing is the landscape. That's the only thing I'm changing with this island. And eventually the village. But everywhere else, like the rest of the island, well, I'm probably gonna have the village like over more towards the other end of the island. But we'll have to see. When the time comes. But I mean, it would be cool to have like a giant tree and having like an open space of where the snow can fall. Would be cool. And well, I'm not trying to make the area entirely enclosed. But because I don't want the whole place to just be covered in snow and making it hard for the visitors to be able to move. And because with the snow everywhere it would be much more colder and all that. And it would probably be much more colder for the animals as well. Which we do not want. Well, if we were to realistically be speaking. That is. Ooh, some coal. I wouldn't say we're halfway, but we're getting close to the halfway of finishing this layer. Even though we still have that layer over there to also get rid of. And then also the final layer we will also have to get rid of too. And then we can finally work on the foundation and everything else. Well, mainly work on the foundation. And sort of figure out what I want to do. Or how I want to actually build. And what resources to use for the zoo. But we're getting pretty close though, which is good. Because you guys are probably tired of seeing me do this every episode. Which I will admit, not the best thing to do. And probably not the best to watch to see a whole bunch of times. Ooh, iron. I think we're almost halfway done. Making good progress. Just gonna get these last few blocks. And that will be it for this episode. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.